What's going on, everybody? Welcome to CS5 Gaming, bringing you another mask video. I have 3 masks I want to show you today, and my man Freddy is going to help me display them for you. Okay, so now the first mask I want to show you, this is a mask that you guys have probably already seen, but I want to show it again, and then I want to kind of talk about it a little bit. Okay, so this mask here is the Bloody Roy mask, as you can plainly see. There's a little story behind this mask of what was going through my mind when I created it was, what if Roy didn't die at the end of Part 5 and, he continued on the legacy of Jason Voorhees? This is what I think the mask would kind of look like in the following movies, Part 6, Part 7, and on up. Also, the other thought that kind of ran through my mind was, when Roy died at the end of Part 5, Tommy actually took the mask, and when Tommy was in the hospital, he actually opened the drawer, pulled the mask out, put it on, and you are led to believe that he actually kills Pam, or at least tries to attack her. Now, the reasoning for that was the studio was trying to figure out what they were going to do with their Friday the 13th series, and so they kind of wanted Tommy to take on the mantle of Jason himself, and he just went totally crazy and put the mask on, and he became Jason. I'm glad they didn't go down that road, and I'm glad they decided to resurrect him in Part 6, because Jason is Jason, and even though Part 5 wasn't that bad of a movie, it was still kind of a kick in the face when we realized it wasn't Jason. So alrighty, so that's the story behind the Bloody Roy mask. Alright, let me show you the next mask I got going on. Alrighty, now, no mystery here. This is actually the Savini mask. It actually looks really, really good on my man's Freddy's head here. When I wear it, it doesn't look that great. The chunk missing on the side here. It doesn't look good unless you have a hood on. So I actually put this hood on. I put the mask on. I looked in the mirror and I went, damn, that is cool. So you can see here it's nice and burnt and black. It's got the nice damage on the lower part of the jaw. And of course the big chunk missing there. The claw marks on the top that ripped through the chevron and across the eye. Just an overall beautiful mask. I got pop rivets holding the actual strapping on. All right, let me spin this around back and show you. And yes, I even got the D-ring in the back of the head, which holds the straps on. This is just a beautiful mask. I've made, I think this is the 12th one? I'm not 100% sure. I've made so many of these. This is a very popular mask for me to sell on my Etsy page. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go check out my Etsy page, and you can see the masks that I have that I'm currently selling. So, yes, I always love the Savini mask, and I'm always going to continue to make the Savini mask. Okay, so now the last and final mask is something of my own creation and my own design. Let me show you that right now. Alrighty, this mask here I call the Jason Hunter mask. The story behind this particular mask is, at the end of all the Friday the 13th movies and Jason movies, you got a couple survivors, at least one, and that's got to be very traumatic. Now look at Tommy, look at Chris, they all pretty much went crazy at the end of them, and I kind of thought, to myself, what would happen if all these survivors got together and decided to actually hunt Jason down? So this was kind of like a little homage to the survivors, as this is, some of their hunter gear that they would wear when they're tracking down, Jason. I really, really like this one. Super damaged, massively weathered. They got their nice little emblem on the top above the eye there, indicating that they are the Jason Hunters. It's obviously been through some battle. You got blood coming out of the face. Just super beat up. And, I mean, this mask looks like it has seen some stuff. Like they've had a scuffle with Jason at least once before. So, yes, I have an overactive imagination, and I kind of live and breathe Friday the 13th anyway. So, yeah, I plan on making a few more of these masks, different type of Jason Hunter. So you might see a few more of these, in upcoming videos. So, okay, so let's do a little recap here. We, of course, have the super awesome Jason Hunter mask. We have the beautiful Savini mask. And, of course, we have the Bloody Roy mask. Alright, I want to thank everybody for allowing me to make these masks and, getting the opportunity to show you guys. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys can actually see some of the work that I do make. And if you guys have any suggestions for future masks, let me know down below. I'm really, really curious. Alright, thanks again for stopping by. This is CS5 signing out, and I hope to see you in the next video.